Right now in Good Morning Northwest, a large wildfire that spread rapidly in Kittitas County, causing nearly 4,000 acres to burn. We have the update.
We take a closer look at the violent crimes that left 2 dead and several others hurt in Yakima over the weekend.
Also, a new report from the FBI that might surprise you, why they say American streets are getting safer.
Plus, meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest, on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is 5 o'clock on Tuesday, June 11th. And Jessica, I hear we're supposed to get maybe some wind on the way.
It's going to be warm and windy, I hear. We'll check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see what exactly we're going to be seeing today. Hey, Tiffany.
Good morning, ladies. Yes, the wind is really going to crank up as we get into the later morning hours and especially into the afternoon. So Jessica said it right. Warm and windy today. We actually topped out at 91 degrees yesterday in the Tri-Cities, and we'll get close to that again today. An upper level disturbance bringing us a few more clouds this morning. This is what it looks like out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland to start off your Tuesday morning. And those winds are not bad just yet. Winds are out of the southwest anywhere from 5 to about 10 miles per hour, but they're going to be ramping up as we get into the afternoon. And we do have a wind advisory in effect for places like the Kittitas Valley and the Simcoe Highlands. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s, 58 in the Tri-Cities right now, a little bit milder in Hermiston coming in at 64, 64 in Walla Walla, 53 in Yakima, a little bit cooler there, and in Ellensburg. So partly cloudy this morning, and we'll see more sunshine this afternoon. Highs around 85 in Yakima. We'll put temperatures in the upper 80s again today in the Tri-Cities, and Walla Walla partly cloudy this morning, becoming mostly sunny this afternoon with highs in the middle 80s. We're a little bit cooler tomorrow, but the temperatures go right back up, so the roller coaster ride continues, but a big cool down on the way for Father's Day weekend. While those details coming up. Ladies, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. We begin with an update on a large wildfire in Kittitas County. The fire burning around 4,000 acres at the Yakima Training Center.
Officials say the fire is now fully contained, but this was the scene yesterday afternoon. The fire broke out just after 3 p.m., burning on the central and eastern side of the training center. According to officials, the fire was near the river and spread quickly. We're told a crew remained on scene throughout the night to monitor it and respond to any hotspots.
And we're learning more about the Pioneer Fire, a wildfire that started in Chelan County over the weekend and resulted in the rescue of several hikers. Authorities with the Chelan County Sheriff's Office say the fire was near Pioneer Creek on Saturday, and several hikers had become trapped due to the flames. Marine Patrol responded to the scene and rescued 7 hikers. It was then learned there were 3 more hikers who needed help and medical assistance. Authorities were able to find the group using a report from a satellite emergency activation. Firefighters are still fighting this fire, and several trails there have been closed now.
Kennewick fire crews responded to a small fire across the street from the old Toys R Us building near Columbia Center Mall. The fire was on the hillside below the Red Lion Hotel. Crews responded to the call for help just after 11 yesterday morning. Kennewick police assisted the Kennewick Fire Department while firefighters sprayed down hotspots, and they were able to completely extinguish the fire with minimal damage. At this time, the cause of the fire is unknown.
A 20-year-old Toppenish man is dead following a crash on I-82 just east of Prosser yesterday evening.
This happened just after 8:15 last night, and according to the Washington State Patrol, a motorcycle was traveling east when the driver tried to pass 2 semi-trucks. He struck both and was thrown from the bike. The man was taken to Prosser Memorial Hospital, but did not survive his injuries. Both semi-drivers were not injured.
A weekend of violence in Yakima. 2 people are dead and several others are hurt in 3 separate crimes.
Police say a man was fatally stabbed while trying to protect his 15-year-old daughter. This after a neighbor broke into their home Friday night and attempted to assault the girl. The suspect was arrested and appeared in court yesterday. Also Friday night, there was a fatal drive-by shooting outside an event happening at the Seasons Performance Hall. It left a 38-year-old man dead, and police are actively looking for the person or people involved in this crime.
Also on Sunday afternoon, a drive-by shooting at a busy Yakima park turns into a more than 20-minute long pursuit through Yakima, Natchez, Teton, and Cowiche, ending with the suspect vehicle hitting multiple cars on 40th Avenue, injuring several people, including 2 children. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell obtained court documents and followed those suspects through court yesterday, and we'll have her in-depth report in our 6 o'clock hour.
Looking at crime stats nationally, there's a new report from the FBI that might surprise you. The Bureau says American streets are getting safer. According to the FBI, violent crime dropped 15% from January to March compared to the same time period last year. Murders dropped by 26%, rape by 25%, and robberies are down 17%.
We still have issues with gangs moving around, going into to communities and getting in drug dealing, human smuggling, whatever it might be. And so the crime rate may then go up in a particular city while the rest of the country in general is going down.
Now, it's important to note this new FBI report showing a drop in violent crime includes data from 72% of law enforcement agencies, which voluntarily submitted their numbers.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, the reason why you should call your doctor today.
No need to worry, though. It's not for the reason you think it is. Jill will explain what that reason is when we come back in your health headlines.
You're gonna need a new bumper.
Did you say burger? Guac?
Santa Fe burger sauce. Burger. Jalapeno pepper. Burger. Cheese. Burger. Spicy cheese bacon. Guac. Cheese. Bacon.
Carl's Jr. El Diablo is back. Get a single for $5.99.
Hey, burger! Get burger.
For 600 different cigars and 120 fine pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998. Open 7 days a week.
My family's been serving the Tri-Cities for 85 years at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores.
And we have some deals we don't want you to miss.
Get ready for hot weather. This fan is a steal at $27.88.
A grill makes a great Father's Day gift. We have many in stock at great prices.
Steel weed trimmers, a great value at $149.99.
12 different Craftsman tools, great Father's Day gifts, only $14.99.
See all the deals using this QR code. Come see us at Griggs and the Tri-Cities Ace stores, and thank you for your business.
Hi, this is Paul Wood at Wood's Nursery. We're in Richland on the way to West Richland. We have the largest inventory we've ever had at this time of year, and now is a great time to plant. We've got fountains too, over 60 of them to choose from. Flowering trees. We have 5 acres of nursery stock. It's absolutely full this year. And we'd love to see you come out and join us. And we appreciate your business for over 50 years, Woods Nursery.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. This Friday, starting at 11, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new, full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
Get ready for an unforgettable season with the Yakima Valley Pippins baseball team. We're celebrating our 10th season, and we want you to be a part of the excitement. Join us at the Yakima County Stadium for a fun, affordable, and professional baseball experience. From single game tickets to season ticket memberships, group events, and merchandise, we have options to fit everyone's needs. This season only, we're offering special deals to celebrate our 10th season. Don't miss out on Yakima Valley Pippins baseball.
Give in to your devilish desires. Scorch your taste buds. It's Carl's Jr.'s El Diablo Burger.
I'm short on cash.
It's just $5.99.
Fine.
The Carl's Jr. El Diablo single, just $5.99.
Hey, burger! Get burger. Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. A good excuse to check up on your health. It is National Call Your Doctor Day. The day was established by the nonprofit group Bright Pink in 2016, and it's held on the second Tuesday in June and serves as a reminder to women to schedule their annual wellness exams. The group says women are often busy working and caring for others and may neglect their own checkups in the winter months. And these days, you may not actually have to make a phone call. You may be able to schedule an appointment online. An FDA advisory committee has voted to endorse Eli Lilly's Alzheimer's drug donanemab. The panel agrees the drug, which is designed to slow the progression of early Alzheimer's disease, is safe and effective. According to the Alzheimer's Association, 1 in 3 older Americans dies with Alzheimer's disease or another form of dementia. There is still no cure, but if this drug is approved by the FDA, it will be the second drug on the market to slow the progression of the disease. Up next on Good Morning Northwest, jury deliberations have begun in the case against President Joe Biden's son. This being the first time a sitting U.S. president's child has been on trial. Details ahead. But just before that story, meteorologist Tiffany Savona will have your full forecast. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Shelby's Floral, your homegrown neighbor with worldwide connections for over 45 years. Shelby's, more than just a flower shop, specializing in beautiful custom arrangements, live plants, silk florals, and home decor. We're unique, and we're here for all of life's occasions, all year long. Shelby's Floral at the corner of Clearwater and Edison in Kennewick. Stop by today and let our experienced designers help you with all of your floral needs. Shelby's Floral.
From real quality that starts in our factory to real performance in your backyard, Steel tools are as tough and dependable as the people who use them. This Father's Day, give him the gift that's built for Dad. Right now, save $50 on select AK System battery tool sets. Real Steel.
Welcome to Beaver Valley Lodge, your rustic lodging and event venue in the beautiful Leavenworth, Washington. Experience the great outdoors and enjoy the beauty of the mountains as you stay with us on our 50 acres in the Cascade Foothills. Whether you're joining us for a wedding, retreat, vacation, or family reunion, we're here to make your stay unforgettable. We make it our goal for you to come as a guest, but leave as a friend. Book your stay today at beavervalleylodge.com.
I've been with U.S. Cellular for 27 years. They've always taken care of me. But when they asked me to talk to you about their special customer event, Us Days, I said, I gotta get in shape. So they sent me this Hollywood trainer. Oh, this guy's no joke. Us Days means exclusive deals just for us customers.
Now let's try burpees. Us Days is back at U.S. Cellular. Current customers get $1,200 off any phone, plus $300 off any tablet.
Save for Father's Day and more with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, including $50 off a Lifetime Tamarack Angler 10-foot kayak. Save more now, only at Bi-Mart.
The Y Card, a powerful resource for former Hanford and DOE employees. If you worked in the area and have come down with cancer, lung disease, Parkinson's, or renal failure, you may be eligible for financial compensation and healthcare services. A simple phone call can get the process started. Atomic Home Health. Don't wait. Call today.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. Hit by a big truck? I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariana Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
Call 853-2222.
Fly the Northwest over North Idaho's Lake Pend Oreille tonight at 6. From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It's all about the wind today. Wind advisories are in effect for portions of the Kittitas Valley, and this extends into Moses Lake, Ellensburg, and also down across the Simcoe Highlands just to the south of Toppenish. That's where we could see wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour. Sustained winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. Now it's going to be windy across the rest of the region, just not quite as high as that advisory criteria. So the Tri-Cities, Walla Walla down into Hermiston, Pendleton, we could still see wind gusts as high as 40 miles per hour. The wind's not an issue right now, but those winds will be increasing by 9, 10 o'clock this morning, and then it's just going to stay windy all day. So just some safety tips. I know a lot of these you already know, but it doesn't hurt to go over them. Just again, 2 hands on the steering wheel today. Watch out for tree branches or trash cans that get blown into the road. Secure any of that lightweight outdoor furniture if the kids have any toys that are in the yard just strewn around, because they will get blown around today. And avoid that outdoor burning. Of course, we don't want any of those wildfires getting any worse today with the wind. Taking a live look out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland, we do have partly cloudy skies out there, some mid and high level clouds moving in at this time. Temperatures are on the mild side again, 50s and 60s as you step out the door, whether you're going to work right now or maybe taking the dog for a quick walk. 58 degrees right now in Tri-City, 64 in Walla Walla, 64 in Hermiston, and 53 degrees in Yakima. So you may need that light jacket if you're heading out at this time. There are those mid and high level clouds streaming in across the region, so we'll call it partly cloudy this morning, but we will see plenty of sunshine today. And the wind is going to pick up because of the pressure gradient between that high pressure moving off to the east and this upper level disturbance moving in from the north and west. Tomorrow we're going to be a little bit cooler behind this departing system. We will definitely have much less wind tomorrow, and then high pressure builds right back in on Thursday, so we'll heat things back up before a stronger system moves in and impacts us as we head into the upcoming weekend. So today, another very warm day, a windy day with a mix of sun and clouds. 88 in the Tri-Cities, 86 Walla Walla, 88 in Hermiston, 85 in Yakima, and 84 in Toppenish. If you're going to be boating today, you may want to go out very soon because the wind is going to be picking up as we head into the mid-morning hours, and then it'll be quite choppy out there on the river. Water temperature still on the cold side in the 50s, and that UV index very high. So if you're going to be outside with the kids or out on the water today, make sure to apply and reapply that sunscreen. Tonight, mainly clear. We're still breezy tonight. The winds won't really let up until very early tomorrow morning as temperatures drop into the upper 40s and lower 50s. So a little bit cooler tomorrow morning. And tomorrow will be right around average. It's been a while since we've been able to say that. 82 tomorrow afternoon in the Tri-Cities, 79 in Walla Walla, 80 degrees in Yakima with light wind. So if you need to do any yard work, maybe you need to mow the lawn, maybe you want to wait for Wednesday or even this weekend when things cool down. So 88 today in the Tri-Cities, 82 tomorrow, 87 on Thursday, and then there's that cooling trend. We're in the 70s for Father's Day weekend. 85 and windy today in Yakima, 80 tomorrow, 85 again Thursday, and then lower 70s with lows in the 40s this weekend. So it'll be chilly coming up this weekend in the mornings. Windy today, Walla Walla 86. We drop it to 79 tomorrow, and then we're back in the 80s Thursday before those 70s make a comeback for several days in a row. 88 today in Hermiston, 82 tomorrow, and then we have 70s on tap for Father's Day weekend. Ladies.
Thank you, Tiffany. In national news, jury deliberations have begun in the case against President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden. He has pleaded not guilty to federal gun charges. This case is the first time a sitting U.S. president's child has been on trial. Reed Bynum reports the president says he will not pardon his son if he's found guilty.
We're praying that things will work out, and let's see what the jury will decide.
The Biden family's pastor joining in a strong show of support at Hunter Biden's federal gun trial Monday, just hours before the jury began deliberating. President Biden's son faces 3 charges accused of illegally buying and possessing a gun while abusing or being addicted to drugs. He has pleaded not guilty. In court Monday, the first 3 rows were completely filled with Hunter Biden's friends and family, including First Lady Jill Biden.
Here you have the family that's showing love and support for a person who is giving the image of being rehabilitated. And so that could be sympathetic to the jury.
But in closing arguments, the prosecution was quick to remind jurors Hunter Biden's family support shouldn't impact their decision, saying, quote, the people sitting in the gallery are not evidence, and, quote, no one is above the law. The prosecution recapping key testimony and saying the evidence against Biden was overwhelming. In his closing argument, defense attorney Abby Lowell likened the prosecution's case to a, quote, magician's trick, saying prosecutors were trying to get a conviction without showing direct evidence Hunter Biden used illegal drugs during the time period when he bought the gun. I'm Reed Binion reporting.
If convicted, Hunter Biden could face up to 25 years in prison and a fine of up to $750,000, although it's rare first-time offenders get the maximum penalty. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, we meet anxiety. Well, some of us actually know anxiety really well already, too much I would say, but who I'm referring to is the actress that plays the character Anxiety in Disney's new movie Inside Out 2. Keep it here to see your latest in entertainment news.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider. So switch to Spectrum and get a powerful network that connects nearly 500 million devices.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with free modem, no data caps, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee when you level up to a gig. Call 1-855-735-1336 or scan to call.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming with the most reliable internet speeds. Get a powerful network that millions of customers rely on. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month with 99.9% network reliability, no added taxes or hidden fees, and no contracts. Plus, save with our 2-year price guarantee. Call 1-855-735-1336.
Call now.
Researching childhood vaccines often feels like this.
When T lymphocytes recognize antigens,
they are lying to us. Vaccines are just another plot to make money.
The most important thing parents should know about vaccines is...
Accept my cookies. Sign up for the newsletter. Sorry, you've reached your free article limit.
There's a simpler way to get answers. Visit vaccinesmartwa.org.
I'm Eduardo Morfin. Morphine Law Firm thanks you for 5 years of support. Remember, when choosing an attorney, select a local attorney that supports your local community.
Free flags, sweet treats, and more. Hi, I'm Stacy Lee with Apple Valley News Now's Great American Flag Giveaway. This Friday, starting at 11, come to Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, where the first 50 guests get a new, full-sized American flag.
At Tri-Cities Chaplaincy, our goal is to guide the community to live their best lives, even and especially through the end of life. Come learn about our programs and pick up an American flag at Tri-Cities Chaplaincy. Visit us June 14th from 11 to 1 at 1480 Fowler Street, Richland.
Want the power of 5 serum benefits in one? Olay Super Serum activates on skin to hydrate, smooth, visibly firm, brighten, and improve texture. It's my best skin yet. Olay.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's the Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's the Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's the Educated Cigar. At the Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Tri-Q Credit Union C3 Slam. It all happens July 13th and 14th at John Dam Plaza.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. In your entertainment headlines, we're taking a look at the newest character in Disney and Pixar's movie Inside Out 2.
And that character is Anxiety. The role is voiced by the actress Maya Hawke, and she says she was moved by the story of the film and that she has found ways to relate to her character.
I'm really lucky. I have a lot of anxiety, but I don't have debilitating anxiety or medical grade anxiety. But I do have there's a character that I have in me that's like, oh no, oh I should put this here and I need the glove box and oh my gosh and oh no and oh.
I have a feeling a lot of us will be able to relate to anxiety. It might be my favorite character.
We'll
see.
So. And I love her voice for the character
as
well.
Voice,
it's perfect.
Yeah. I have not seen Inside Out, the first one, in so long, so I think I need to watch that again.
You gotta go rewatch that one and then watch
see this one. Exactly. Yes. Well, Inside Out 2 hits theaters this Friday, June 14th.
And in more Disney news, there's a new ride at Disney World replacing the decades-old Splash Mountain attraction.
The new ride is inspired by the movie The Princess and the Frog. It opens to the public on June 28th, but park employees and pass holders are the first to get a preview of the ride. Lucky.
Now, there are still some similarities to the previous ride. For example, the structure of the ride has not changed, but the theme is completely changed. The original Splash Mountain ride was based on characters from Song of the South, a Disney movie that's been heavily criticized as racist.
And turning Splash Mountain into Tiana's Bayou adventure is also happening at Disneyland in Anaheim, California, but an opening date hasn't been announced yet. And I think this is a great move. I love that movie. And
I have to admit, I have not seen it.
You need to watch it. You like animated movies, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Disney's great.
Do it today, if you can, if you have the time. Try to,
okay.
Or this weekend. There's your plan.
I'll try to get to it. Well, coming up on Good Morning Northwest, we have a heads up for Ellensburg residents.
While you may see lots of emergency cars at the Central Washington University campus, keep it here. We've got what's happening.
And Franklin County Fire District 3 is updating the language on the ballot. This when it comes to asking voters to support a levy lid lift this upcoming election. We have the details in just a few minutes.
In today's Tech Bites, big news for iPhone users. Apple is adding enhancements to its messaging app with RCS, an advancement on SMS. The upgrade improves message quality, adds encryption, and enables features like read receipts and typing indicators for Android and iPhone users, making cross-platform chats seamless and secure. Apple's Photo app is also getting a major makeover, including smarter organization, auto collages, and a new carousel view. Apple says users will be able to find favorite pictures more easily. And finally, Apple's AirPods Pro just got smarter. An update will include new head nodding gestures, which let you silently respond to Siri, making interactions easier in crowded places. Plus, the update will include improved voice isolation to enhance call quality in noisy environments. These updates sound simply irresistible. Those are your Tech Bites. Have a great day.
Lactate is 100% real milk, just without the lactose. Delicious, too. Just ask my old friend Kevin.
Nothing like enjoying a cold one while watching the game. Who's winning?
No idea. Real milk, real delicious. And don't forget to try some delicious, creamy Lactate ice cream. What's that, Mabel?
Wow. Smart cow.
Find gifts that say, I love your style on Macy's Gift Finder. Plus, our Father's Day sale starts tomorrow. Enjoy great savings on gifts for every kind of dad. Give love at Macy's.
Starbucks Frappuccino drinks. The feeling of a comforting hug from your Nana, but with the taste of creamy, delicious coffee.
Right now on Good Morning Northwest, a medical call at a chemical plant turns fatal. What investigators say could be the reason for a man's death.
Franklin County Fire District 3 again asking voters to support a levy lid lift. We have what they're updating this next election cycle.
Also, the reason you may see lots of emergency cars on the Central Washington University campus tomorrow.
And meteorologist Tiffany Savona has your full forecast. Good Morning Northwest starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now. Good Morning Northwest on your side.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for Good Morning Northwest. I'm Jessica Jalal.
And I'm Jill Sperling. It is Tuesday, June 11th.
Jill, it's been pretty hot, but I hear we're going to get a cool down, or at least a slight cool down.
I'm looking forward to it. I hear maybe by the weekend there could be some chilly mornings.
You wore blue for cooler weather, didn't you?
Yes, exactly.
We'll check in with meteorologist Tiffany Savona to see what we're going to be expecting today. Hey, Tiffany.
Good morning, ladies. Yes, it's going to be hot. It's going to be windy today, but we do have some nicer and more comfortable weather in store as we head into Father's Day weekend. I know it's a big gift for Dad this time of year. We do have a wind advisory in effect today, going into effect at 9 o'clock, lasting until 11 o'clock tonight. So this is the big story today. Winds will be gusting as high as 50 in all of these areas highlighted in this tealish color. That includes Moses Lake, Ellensburg, and down into portions of the Simcoe Highlands. It's still going to be windy outside of the advisory, but wind gusts may not be quite as high. So wind gusts could reach 40 miles per hour in Walla Walla, Yakima, and the Tri-Cities. Wind, not an issue right now, but those winds will be increasing by 9, 10 o'clock. So throughout the morning hours, and then just continue to get stronger into the afternoon. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s. It's a mild start, not bad. 58 in Tri-Cities, 64 in Walla Walla, 60 degrees in Toppenish, and 53 in Yakima. A lot of kids have their last day of school today, tomorrow, or Thursday. I just checked those school calendars. It's the Hermiston last day of school. So congratulations to those students. I know teachers go a little bit longer. As they're dropping off the kids, temperatures will be in the 70s, and then recess 86, 88 degrees as the kids are heading home today. But we do have some cooler weather in store, like I mentioned. We'll talk more about that cool down, and also a really neat opportunity if you're interested in weather that you can attend this week. That's all coming up in a little bit. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. A man is dead after falling down a tanker truck while working at an agriculture fertilizer plant in rural Franklin County Friday night. The original medical call quickly turned into what's called a technical rescue.
Our very own Austin Reed spent the day with Franklin County Fire District 3's chief yesterday to learn more about that specific type of rescue, also just how dangerous it is.
This video is from Friday of last week. Around 5 p.m., Franklin County Fire District 3 responded to what first came in as a medical call at Two Rivers Agricultural Fertilizer Plant on Glade Road in rural Franklin County.
And the employees lost track of the individual. When they went to look for the subject, he was found face up in the bottom of the tanker truck.
The call quickly got upgraded to a technical rescue. Firefighters say the man who died was 56 years old and worked at the plant. Firefighters told us the man was on top of a semi-tanker truck and was hosing out the truck.
This is our gas detection equipment. So we started up in the instance of Friday, hooked to a rope and lowered into an atmosphere.
Employees later lost track of that worker.
And so we did a quick assessment, figured out, what the atmosphere was like, what it's going to take to get into the tank to recover the subject, and what the conditions are.
No one else was hurt, firefighters included, but the atmosphere the worker was in was fairly toxic. So the gases the man was around could be a reason for his death, or it could have been from the fall. The coroner's now investigating.
We had to do what's called a confined space entry. So we got with our Pasco partners and Walla Walla 5, and we monitored the air. We put on the right equipment. We had the right respiratory equipment to go into a small opening.
District 3 Fire Chief Mike Harris met with me on Monday to give me a behind-the-scenes look at just how serious a technical rescue is and what all goes into it.
So we carry an anchor, and then this anchor secures here. Another component too is like a rope bag. Okay. This is a quick rope bag we have. We can just either go over a bank or we can throw it at somebody in the water. Yeah. So it's a really quick go bag that our crew uses. So it's got the lighter weight helmet, the gloves.
Now, calls to the company involved were not returned yesterday. A heads up for Ellensburg residents, the Central Washington University campus will be the site of a full-scale mass casualty incident exercise tomorrow.
That means you may see emergency vehicles in the area of 18th Avenue and Alder Street from 7:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. This exercise gives public safety agencies the opportunity to train and evaluate their response to a mass casualty incident.
Actors will be taking part in the exercise, and simulated white smoke will also be used during the training exercise. The CWU Office of Emergency Management wants the public to know the event is purely fictitious and the emergency activity taking place is for testing purposes. Franklin County Fire District 3 will be asking voters to support a levee lid lift on the upcoming August 6th ballot. It was first brought to voters in November of 2023, but it did not pass.
Some language is being updated for this next election cycle. Voters approved a fire levy rate of $1.27 in 2018. Since then, the rate has dropped to 88 cents, while call volumes have increased by 49%. Current staffing levels are unable to keep up higher call volumes
really optimistic.
and overlapping
I'd like
calls.
to think it does. If not, we'll probably have to go out again and just kind of keep out there and keep changing our message, crafting it so that the voter knows, has all the information they need when they go out to the polls. And just, on that, we do some, analytics and look at what people think about when they vote.
If voters approve the lid lift, it will fund 1 additional full-time firefighter, 2 seasonal firefighters for wildlands fire season, and it will build up a reserve fund for capital improvements at Fire Station 33 on Self Landing Road.
The cleanup continues at the Lineage site. The company that's handling the demolition is Signal Restoration Services.
On Monday, our crews noticed more progress in that fight. One reason is crews now are working 24 hours around the clock. Multiple buildings are now gone. Leveling is taking place. We also found out that more than 10 investigators with ATF are on their way to continue the investigation. Smoke, however, is still a problem for residents. Stay with us on air and online for updates. In community news, the annual Miss Tri-Cities Washington is almost here. This scholarship program, which is sponsored by the Tri-City Water Follies Association, has awarded over $450,000 to young women in the Tri-Cities for the past 25 years.
The Miss Tri-City Scholarship Program is a preliminary to the Miss Washington and Miss America competitions. This year, 7 young women will compete for the Miss Tri-Cities title and 5 young women for the Miss Tri-Cities team title. The competition will be held on July 20th, and if you would like to attend, you can purchase tickets at misstricities.org. Coming up next on Good Morning Northwest, professional soccer players got the chance to visit students at a local elementary school.
This after 2 teams won big in the All-Star Soccer Championship. Riley Fitzgerald in with that story next.
Dishwasher on the fritz, laundry giving you fits, a water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
The Pacific Clinic is a health, sports, and medical campus in Kennewick, now accepting new patients for primary care. We offer patient-specific solutions for physical, mental, and emotional health concerns. You'll receive quality one-on-one time with our medical professionals and experienced support team. Begin your new health plan with today's best technologies and facilities for the whole family. Play hard, live well at the PC. Call us at 509-783-5465 today.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through June 30th, receive rebates up to $1,950 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling.
For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
The journey home can look a little different to everyone. That's why our expert technicians are here to make sure that wherever you feel at home, whether it's when you're hard at work, surrounded by loved ones, or cheering them on from the sidelines, you get there. Because we know a vehicle is really more than a vehicle. it's your way home.
Drive home in a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz with financing as low as 2.99%.
If you're injured on the job, you need an experienced workers' comp attorney.
Workers' compensation is complex. It has its own laws, doctors, courts, and judges.
For years as an assistant attorney general, I represented labor and industries. Now, I fight for injured workers.
If you were hurt at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411. Bothwell and Hamill.
Will went all in for wellness. Patty painted the town red. What would you do with extra cash? The Department of Revenue returns missing money to Washingtonians every day. Easily find and claim yours at claimyourcash.org.
The local fight over wind turbines. Apple Valley News Now Wednesday following the NBA Finals.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Two teams triumphed in the All-Star Soccer Championship games held for Pasco Elementary Schools just a few weeks ago. And the students received a pretty cool reward, more than just a trophy.
Riley Fitzgerald joins us live now in studio to tell us all about it. Hey, Riley.
Good morning, Jessica and Jill. That reward was two professional soccer players stopping by the schools to congratulate those students and inspire them to continue their soccer journeys. Roman Torres, a former player for the Seattle Sounders, and Yakima-born Sebastian Navarro, a player for the Tacoma Stars, stopped by Captain Gray STEM and Robert Frost Elementary Schools on Monday morning.
How many people in here want to be professional soccer players?
Students in Pasco Elementary Schools competed for the All-Star Championship just a few weeks ago.
Yeah, it was intense in the final because it was going back and forth, like going each to field back and forth. And then
we made it to penalties.
We went to penalties. I scored the first one.
Yeah.
And then there was another kid that scored, and then he scored, and then the rest, our goalie, his name is Brandon Cruz, he blocked all the goals, and then we won the championship.
Yeah.
Following the big wins for Captain Gray STEM Elementary and Robert Frost Elementary Schools, the schools invited professional soccer players out to help recognize the students.
So we were kind of here to talk with them, kind of celebrate them. So whenever Roman was talking about his life, about playing, all the stars they're playing, they were like, no way. So that was fun seeing their reaction.
The students heard motivational speeches from both Roman Torres and Sebastian Navarro.
Found a friend, the loop-de-loop for Sebastian Navarro.
The messages the professional soccer players wanted to push forward were about not giving up and pushing for goals they're passionate about.
Yeah, he said he spoke with the kids after as well, and he was like, the discipline and hard work you guys show to win this championship is going to carry you guys forward in the future. He's like, all hard work pays off, so stay disciplined, working hard, and good things will happen.
And the students say their favorite part was getting the autographs and the signatures.
It's fun for us to see the joy they get from getting an autograph from a professional soccer player.
Ellos son felices, nosotros somos.
Yeah, if they're happy and smiling, then we're happy.
Getting the signature.
Getting the signature, getting the book signed.
It's kind of weird for me, signing stuff, because a lot of kids are like, can you sign my shirt? And I'm like, is your parent gonna get mad at me?
The players say they hope the visits inspired the students involved. And Navarro says his nonprofit, Community First Soccer, is planning to visit more Tri-Cities and Yakima schools this fall, along with hosting free soccer camps. Find info at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Jessica and Jill, I'll send it back to you.
Very cool. What a great experience for those kids. Thank you so much, Riley. Coming up on Good Morning Northwest, it feels like we're being asked to tip everywhere now, which leaves us asking, how should we tip when we're on vacation? When we come back, we take a look at what exactly we should tip and how much when we're traveling.
And hey, if you are planning on traveling for summer vacation soon, say maybe this week, meteorologist Tiffany Savona lets you know how it's looking. That's coming up in her first alert forecast. Keep it right here.
The local fight over wind turbines. Apple Valley News Now Wednesday following the NBA Finals.
Your best days of the year start here at Kubota Orange Days. It's the year's biggest selection of Kubota tractors, zero-turn mowers, and utility vehicles, including the #1 selling compact tractor in the USA. Plus, get 0 down and 0% APR for 84 months or up to $2,800 off select Kubota tractors. Orange goes all day. Sales ending soon. Visit your local dealer today.
Find a Kubota dealer near you at gokubota.com.
It's the end of the school year graduation sale here at the Auto Lot, and look at this 2016 Ford Explorer Platinum Leather Loaded for only $19.95. Wow, what a deal! Or how about this 2018 Honda Civic for 61,000 miles for only $19.95? It's like new. Or check out the 2020 Cherokee Laredo eSport 4x4 for only $24.95. All season ready. And Chevy lovers, how about this 2020 Malibu LS for only $19.95? Super clean. And how about this 2020 Rogue SL with only 46,000 miles loaded with premium wheels? Don't let this graduation sale pass you by. Visit us at AutolotNW.com.
Kick off the Memorial Aquatic Park summer season on June 13th at 3 p.m. with our $3 Schools Out special. The 1 p.m. daily open swim will then begin on June 14th for the rest of the summer. Get your season pass, inquire about swim lessons, or sign up for a swim team today. Join all the special events that Pasco Parks and Recreation has to offer all summer long. You can learn more at PascoParksandRec.com. Get fit, have fun, and do more with Pasco Parks and Rec.
For 600 different cigars and 125 pipe tobaccos, it's The Educated Cigar. For every cigar rated 96 and higher by Cigar Aficionado, it's The Educated Cigar. For 200 accessories, including dozens of humidors and fine pipes, it's The Educated Cigar. At The Educated Cigar, you can enjoy your favorite adult beverage and food from the on-site bar and restaurant while smoking and viewing the big game. Family owned and operated since 1998, open 7 days a week.
Welcome to Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Our state-of-the-art surgery center features Da Vinci and Mako robotics. We offer top-of-the-line imaging with the newest CT, MRI, and mammography scans. Whether you're here for a routine checkup, a complicated surgery, or to visit a loved one, we're here to help guide you through each and every door along your healthcare journey. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first. Always.
Take flight over Lake Pend Oreille in search of walleye.
We have an incentivized angling program that allow anglers to win up to $1,000 for turning in walleye that they harvest from the lake.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now tonight at 6.
Put the toilet seat down. Why is that hard?
Next live, E.O. James from The Gentleman, plus Idina Menzel. Today at 9 on Apple Valley News Now.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Tiffany Savona.
Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. It's a beautiful start today, but there are days when we do have severe weather, and this is a really cool opportunity to learn more about severe weather and to become a storm spotter if you have any interest in doing so. So the National Weather Service is putting on a Skywarn spotter training class. It's free of charge. The class is about 2 hours long. It'll be this Thursday at 6 Thursday. It's going to be held in the Benton County Emergency Services Building in Richland. You need to sign up and register for this class if you want to attend. All you got to do is go to weather.gov/PDT. And this is the Pendleton office. That is our local National Weather Service office. I've been to a number of these Skywarn classes, and they are very educational, and especially if you love weather, I think you'll really enjoy the class. Or if you have a teenager that is maybe expressing some interest in weather, it's a great free opportunity to check out. Right now, the weather is quiet here at home out of our Legends Casino Hotel Skycam in Richland. We do have a few clouds out there. That's because an upper level disturbance is in the process of moving through. So we're at 58 in the Tri-City, 64 in Walla Walla, 64 in Hermiston, 53 in Yakima, a little bit cooler in the Yakima and Kittitas valleys this morning, but we will warm up area-wide once again. And today is all about the wind. The wind, not an issue right now. Winds are pretty light out of the southwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour, but those winds will be ramping up later this morning, and a wind advisory in effect for the Simcoe Highlands and for the Kittitas Valley, including Ellensburg over toward Moses Lake. These areas could see sustained winds 20 to 30 miles per hour, gusting up to 50. Now, it's still going to be windy across the rest of the region. The wind gusts just may not meet advisory criteria levels. So we could see wind gusts up to 40 in places like Pendleton, Hermiston, Tri-Cities, and Walla Walla. So windy all across the board. Just be careful when you're driving. And if today is your trash day, you want to try to get that trash can back indoors as quickly as possible, or it may not be there when you get home. Here's the weather pattern. Today, that high moves off to the east. This upper level disturbance moves in, brings more wind, as we'll have a pressure gradient between that high and low pressure. Then tomorrow, we're a little bit cooler behind this departing low, and we'll have less wind overall to deal with. Thursday, we're heating up once again as high pressure will be building into the Pacific Northwest, but then a stronger system moves in this weekend and drops those temperatures big time. So today, it's warm or hot, if you want to call the upper 80s hot, windy, 88 in Tri-Cities, 86 Walla Walla, 85 in Yakima, and 85 in Prosser. Tonight, mainly clear. It's still breezy tonight. Those winds won't diminish until very early tomorrow morning. Temperatures drop to 50 in Tri-Cities and Hermiston, 48 in Walla Walla, 46 in Prosser. So a bit of a cooler start tomorrow morning. And then overall a cooler day. It's not going to be quite as hot as today, but this is actually where we should be for this time of the year. So pretty seasonable tomorrow, lower 80s. Then we beef it up again, 87 on Thursday, only to cool things back down with a few more clouds. Look at the weekend. If Dad doesn't like the heat, wow, what a weekend for Dad. 76 on Sunday, lows in the 40s this morning, or not this morning, this upcoming weekend in the mornings, I should say. 85 today in Yakima, windy, 80 tomorrow, back up to 85 Thursday, and then plenty of 70s, even lower 70s by the weekend. 86 and windy in Walla Walla, 79 tomorrow, back up into the 80s briefly Thursday before our cool down. 88 today in Hermiston, and Hermiston Public Schools, it's your last day of school, and it's going to be hot for it. 82 tomorrow, and then we'll see those 70s making a comeback with lows in the 40s this weekend. Ladies?
Thank you, Tiffany. In consumer news now, it seems these days we're being asked to tip more frequently than we did in the past.
It does indeed. So how should we plan for and handle gratuities while we're on vacation, especially when we may be presented with tipping services that we're just not used to?
Michael Yoshida breaks it all down and offers tips on how much to tip, who to tip, and when. Take a look.
As summer travel heats up, many are budgeting for airfare, hotels, and fun experiences. But experts say you could be overlooking one important thing.
Oftentimes, we forget to factor in gratuity into our travel budget.
Diane Gottsman, an etiquette expert, says before leaving home, along with your ID and passport, make sure you always carry some cash in singles, fives, and maybe a few tens.
That really is part of the travel experience because we're going to be confronted probably starting at the airport with different opportunities to tip.
For your taxi and rideshare driver, Gottsman says the standard is usually 15 to 20%. And for an airport shuttle or curbside check-in, she offers this.
I think this is a good rule of thumb. If they've touched it, you tip it. It's usually $1 per bag.
That rule can also apply at your hotel where a bellhop may take your luggage to your room. Other things to keep in mind. For the hotel concierge, quick directions don't require a tip. But if they get you tickets or reservations, then $5 to $10 is standard. But tip more if the request is more challenging. Also, don't forget about housekeeping. You should tip daily rather than at the end because staff changes from day to day. $3 to $5 per day is standard.
When you're armed with knowledge, it makes the transition in the tipping experience go smoother.
All good tips on tipping. And when we return on Good Morning Northwest, curiosity didn't kill the cat. Maybe curiosity got the cat a front row seat to hear a live orchestra play Beethoven's Pastoral.
When we come back, we've got the video that went viral online of a cat following the meowsic.
Poor maintenance, old tires, bad brakes, that could be why the big truck hit you. At my law firm, we have a team that knows big truck wrecks. Big truck insurance companies know that we have the knowledge and experience to get you paid everything you deserve. Call the heavy hitter. When I call the insurance companies, they listen. Hit by a big truck, I know how to be their insurance companies. I'm attorney Mariano Morales, the big truck heavy hitter.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 853-2222.
better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance. Insure carefully. Dream fearlessly.
Here's to feeling at home on mountain trails, playing by the river all day, exploring your favorite off-beaten paths and terrains, or simply savoring your favorite foods. Here's to Subaru season. Experience all our hometown summers have to offer with the new Subaru Outback from McCurley Subaru. Your way home.
Get a new Subaru Outback from McCurley Subaru today with 2.9% financing.
There's working you. And then there's chill you. Chill you is more carefree and curious, more present, more relaxed, more fun. Chill you is the best you. There you are. Bring back your chill you with an escape to Coeur d'Alene, the city by the lake. Win a dream giveaway at cda4.fun.
The savings continue with Bi-Mart's latest savings book, packed full with hot buys for summer and more. Save $3 on Tidy Cat's cat litter. Plus save on everything for Father's Day, including a Troy-built 3-in-1 self-propelled mower. Members save $39. Save $13 on Western Chief Romeos, now just $49.99. And save $50 on a Lifetime Tamarack Angler 10-foot kayak. Save more now only at Bi-Mart, your employee-owned membership store.
Looking for walleye on Lake Pend Oreille tonight.
Here's your close to home segment. It's a mild start once again on this Tuesday morning. Temperatures are starting off in the 50s and even 60s out there. 64 in Walla Walla. It's a little bit cooler in the Tri-Cities, coming in at 58. 64 though in Hermiston, 60 in Toppenish, and 53 in Yakima. Today is going to be another very warm day, but today will be a windy day. That'll be the big difference between yesterday and today. 85 today in Yakima, 84 in Toppenish, 85 degrees Sunnyside, 74 in Cle Elum, and we do have a wind advisory in effect for the Kittitas Valley today for those wind gusts as high as 50 miles per hour. 85 in Prosser this afternoon, 88 in Hermiston, 90 potentially at Hanford, 88 in the Tri-Cities, 86 Moses Lake, and then middle 80s, 84 in Pendleton, up to 86 degrees in Walla Walla. Jill and Jessica, back to you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Now, this next story features a live symphony performance that went viral, but it wasn't for the music.
Nope, but I'm sure the music was lovely. It was for a random cat that decided to steal the spotlight by wandering on stage during the performance.
Jeremy Roth has that story and more in today's Take a Look at This.
You gotta be kidding me. That was likely the sentiment of audience members, and let's face it, probably the musicians too, when a random cat upstaged this live orchestra performance in Turkey. If you look closely, you can see smiles creeping across the faces of the performers as the sassy, sauntering symphony lover stole the spotlight during Beethoven's Pastoral. No word on where the cat came from, but as they say, the show must go on, and it did, later going viral with social media viewers eating up the impromptu performance, labeling the unlikely music lover an aristocat, and dubbing it the Meowstro. In Vermont, a father-son duo did a spotlight-stealing stage walk of their own when they graduated side by side from high school. Adam Moulton was just 17 years old when he dropped out of high school to help his father with the family business. Fast forward decades to the COVID pandemic when Adam's own son, Jonathan, was struggling with his studies in high school. Adam made a promise that if his son stuck with it, he himself would complete his own unfinished degree and graduate alongside him. Years later, and thanks to an online school completion program, Adam was able to keep his promise, participating in commencement, cap, gown, and all alongside his son.
I want to set an example, and no matter what happens or adversities happen, if you really put your mind to it, you can accomplish anything.
I was hoping he would do it, hoping he'd push through, stick with it, and he most definitely did, and it's awesome to be here today and be graduating with my dad.
For Take a Look at This, I'm Jeremy Roth.
Aw, that is so special and such a timely story, too, with Father's Day coming.